Good morning all, welcome to episode 63. I hope you've all had a great Easter weekend. We certainly did. Great to see some family. Hope you guys have managed to see some too. And in this episode we've got the January transfer window deadline day deals. Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much. Right then, good morning. Welcome to episode 23. As you can see then, in the league we have 25 points from 24 games played. We are at the target where I want to be, which is 1 point per game played. And if we look over our schedule then, you can see that we did in fact win our last two games after beating Norwich. Oh, hang on, that's because you were with us for the Leeds game. You was with us for the Leeds game and you saw us win the Norwich game. That's right. I've only had to play one game offline, which is always fun to do. Today then we're going to be playing Leicester. We'll have the transfer deadline day for January, and we've got Manchester United after that. I will say there's been a couple of signings, but they are under 21s type signings, so I'll come to them as we come to the transfer window deadline. My director of football may even do a couple of deals before or on the day as well. If we look at finances, is there anything we can request while we're here? Decrease youth level? Absolutely not. Increase percentage of transfer revenue? Yeah, let's go for that one, because currently we've only got 6% of transfer revenues made available. Let's try and increase that one. Do you want to do that? Networking? Nothing to do there. Staff, can we increase coach wages? Anything else we can do there? Scouts allowed? Don't really want any more scouts. Well, I mean, you can never have too many scouts realistically, but I'm having to go through a lot of 120 scout reports at the minute every time they come in, so I don't want to add to that if I can try not to. I might even try and cut down on the amount of things. I might reorganise my scouts and see what's going on. Anyway, I digress. What we're doing today then is our first game with Leicester. As you can see, we are away. I'm going to go with a cautious approach for this one because we are away. But we've got Diego Ribby in goal, Sirkin on the left, Davies on the right, McIntyre and Hansen in the middle, Taylor and Orford in the centre of midfield, Pruvit on the left, Haig on the middle, Anderson on the right, Burgess up front. Here we've got them saying they've played fairly poorly when paired together and not a good in their roles, which is utter garbage because we know better. I will probably look to bring Forstruter on at some point. He's been quite instrumental recently. It's an 8 o'clock kickoff. We've been on a good run lately, so let's go out there and impress me. Kickoff, skip, shoot, encourage, and let's just do the old ask assistant to mark. They are playing quite a wide 5-2-3, and that was almost in the back of the net. McIntyre with the throw then to Orford, doesn't quite reach him. Anderson gets there, it's prodded out, and Taylor makes a brilliant goal there. He saw the keeper off his line and just went for it. So the initial throw to Orford didn't quite get there. It was poor clearance. Anderson puts it over to Pruvit, but didn't reach him and gets punched out, and Taylor sees him off the line and volleys it in the back of the net. Great start. Pruvit with the corner free kick, aims for that back post on the target there, but none of them make it. Orford with the ball to Taylor, and acres of space in the middle there. Anderson shot, scores. Apparently it might be offside. I think it's been given because we've got the replay. So Kane Taylor, looks like it was well onside, and that's 2-0 to the good against Leicester. I'm not sure where Leicester are, but Leicester do have a throw in this time. Victor Rourke, Dewsbury Hall, back to Kanate. Thomas does some sort of pirouette, doesn't really pay off for him. Haig then belts it sort of down the field, but doesn't really come to anything. Leicester get caught being a bit slow there and prove it with running, and Pruvit really does not get a chance to prove himself at all. Right then, 2-0 to the good at half time away from home. Things are going we need more possession in the second half. I'm disappointed with what I'm happy with how things are going. Let's keep it up. Don't want to dishearten them too much, but here we have a kick-off highlight. Taylor over the top then for Anderson. Anderson's going to give it to Haig. Haig has a first-time shot. Keeper does well to keep that out and put it out for a corner. Prove it then with the corner. It's going to be an outswinger. Yes, went for the near post, and Taylor went for power, and it did not pay off. I just realised there was a whole highlight there. I'm trying to work out where the sound's coming from. Anderson with the ball. Does really bad touch, but manages to somehow get it back. Haig with the ball. Has a little chip, hits the crossbar, and Newbell picks up that extra ball. Not the extra ball, the rebound ball. Chelsea with the free kick. Almost pays off, but not quite. I think I am going to look to bring on a couple of my own new lads, to be fair. So we're going to bring on Forstruter for Haig. He's done really well, but we can actually, do you know what? Forstruter can go out on the right and prove it can come off for Job. There we go. We'll see how that works out for us. Dewsbury Hall then with the free kick for Leicester. Bellingham manages to half clear to Canate. Cresswell to Dewsbury Hall. Gets dispossessed almost. It is dispossessed. Orford to Anderson. Anderson straight through to Burgess. Burgess is going to put it through to Bellingham. Bellingham to Forstruter. Forstruter chips the keeper, but it is kept out from the Leicester defence there. Bellingham with the corner, then it's going to be a nice little in-swinger to Forstruter, but it doesn't quite get there and the defence heads it away. Orford, terrible head to Gillard. Let's not give away a penalty at this point in time. Gnomes, oh, Sirkin, I feel like could have done a lot better there. Is it onside? It is onside. We are going to skip through there. Come on, let's praise the boys. We know you can do better than this. Ending highlight by the looks of it. And we've got Madison with the ball for Leicester. Gellert to Dewsbury Hall. This is not good. If Orford to Rowley. Rowley clears the ball to Forstruter, who miscontrols it by the looks of it. And Cresswell now with the ball. Running forward for a last chance for Leicester. And they were offside, so we've got a free kick. We can take our time. McIntyre's having a look around, see what he's got. We're in the 6th minute of extra time now, and that's going to be the end. And we have won 2-1. I was not expecting a win there, not even slightly. The fact of the matter is, I think we are going to avoid relegation. I don't want to speak too soon. But that's our third away. Not our third away win, but our third win in a row. So, yeah, let's give Kane Taylor a pat on the head. And that's fantastic. That's how the table's looking now then. What I'll do now is I'll head forward, I think it's 1 or 2 days. So as we can see then, we've got 15 hours remaining on deadline day. We will indeed take part. So what we've got up here is transfer done deals on deadline day 27. So far the average value, total spent. Next line down we've got the headline stories, the rumours, as it were, and what clubs it's from and to. And then we can see the live transfers in the main bulk of here. We can see we have 11 million left with a wage budget of £207,000 a week. So no doubt my director of football will do something. I'm not going to be answering any questions while we're in transfer deadline day. 14 hours remaining. Deadline day continue. Are we seeing anything crazy over here? Knowledge extensive. Floating a move. Nope. We've made an offer for this fella now. 17 freaking million. 18 tackling. Damn. Okay, what's his information saying? English is good. Okay, level-headed. No. No, thank you. Okay, please join our youngsters. That's one of the guys I was on about before. Should go back and actually do that. Attend on intensive language course. That's Taylor to welcome him. 9 hours remaining. Offer made for Wisdom and me. He's too expensive again, man. Chill out. I don't want to write back anyway, so you will be a no-no. That's been rejected. That's rejected. Here we go, another deal that I'm apparently chasing. Wow, this geezer's fast. Can't cross though. Shoot though. That might be interesting to play him there, inside forward. What are you going to do with that one? This one I might look at. Okay, well, let's remove that. Yeah, so wage is fine. Everything else is fine. I don't want to adjust it too much because the patience on this agent here is not very great. Very impatient negotiator. I've seen it lower, where you just basically got to accept what they've put forward, but this will probably give you maybe 1 or 2 changes. Signing on fee is quite high. I'm going to just go okay with that. That's fine for me because there's other clubs interested, so it makes sense to maybe try and get that one over the line. Inbox. Oh, he's going to Leipzig on loan instead. Never mind. Window closed. Wage expenditure. We're still bottom even though we have got a bigger wage now, but we are still spending the lowest, which is always good to see compared to some of these teams. I expect at the end of next season we should be hopefully at least 1 or 2 places up from here, and then see where we are after that. Once we start hitting Champions League football, well, Conference League football maybe. We'll see. We have got to now register our team, but I'll do that off camera and I will see you. Squad registration, here we go. So if we just auto select, we've got Frederick, so it's K. You're also away on loan, that's fine. These are all away on loan. You're under 21, you two are under 21 as well, so we'll confirm that. Monthly financial update, we lost nearly £6 million, but we have a good secure offering with income up 11.5 million. Wowzers. Okay then, so we'll be back in a few days then for the Manchester United match. We'll catch you when we come back for that. I just come back again, so Young Player of the Month again, this time for January. Dino Petrus again, Lewis Moore at second, and Diego Ribby consistently in the top 3. I say top 3, it's the remaining of the 2 top 3, so it's usually second or third, and Dino Petrus is always finishing top, so he's going to be worth a lot of money. I wonder if he's got a... No, he hasn't. That's unfortunate. That would have been good to try and get him, though he probably wouldn't have come anyway, but we shall see you in a second, probably because we're going to face him. Okonkwo's a little unhappy I didn't manage to find him alone. He's happy that I tried, but yeah. So I think the way you're way out of line here, I'm in charge here and you need to start showing some respect. Unfortunately, there's simply no interest right now. Unfortunately, there are no suitable teams interested right now. I think I'm the sort of player who would easily garner plenty of interest. If you don't want to play for this club, then I'm certainly not going to keep you around. I hopefully can move on quickly and leave this all behind. Okay, cool. So he's going on the transfer list. How much are you worth? 3 million. Righto, let's get you offered out. Let's make sure we get selling team wage room contributions removed and excluded. Transfer list and surplus to requirements gone. Bye bye. Transfer revenue percentage has been increased from 60% up to 100%, so we keep everything that we sell now. That's always good. I think that was back from the days of when we had the chairman from, when we was in National North or something, so that's good to see. Right, here we are then. We're coming up against Manchester United at home. Everyone's expecting us to lose, clearly, as you can see here. Pause if you want to see what this says. However, for now, I am going to continue. And this is going to be the team going into the match then. As you can see, we are definitely going with a cautious approach over here. Still got Haig on the left, and we've got players that are assigned to both roles are also well suited to each individual. So the roles are suited to each individual, and they're playing okay together at this point. This pair here, McIntyre and Baptiste. Forstruter's looking to play in the middle, but I'm going to move him forward to where Joe Powell is, because he's just a better version of Joe Powell. And then what we'll do is take Joe Powell out and drop Lewis Orford in there, just like that. And I think that's going to be our team. So we've got Diogo Ribby in goal, Sirkin on the left, Davis on the right, McIntyre and Baptiste in the middle, with Bellingham and Orford both in the centre for midfield. Haig on the left, Pruvit on the right, with Forstruter in that advanced playmaker role for the middle, and Burgess up front. Tom Davis has got a fitness test that says we need to monitor him accordingly, and that's about it. We're going to submit this team, and by doing so we can see that we have not got... That's a shame, we're not actually coming up against that youngster today then. However, we've been on a good run lately, so let's go out there and impress me. Pump our fists, and we will shall pump our fists some more. And then, just in case you're unaware, we're going to do it again. And we're going to go to kick off and ask our assistant what he thinks of the opposition's tactics, so we can match it. Anyway, we can see that they have come flying out the books, and they've scored within the first 15 seconds. Rafael Leao scoring. Okay. This could be a long day. Crap. Alright, Lamptey for Manchester United. Rovella. Bruno Fernandes. Rashford has another shot. Thankfully, Ribby was a bit more aware of it this time and managed just to parry it for a corner. Bruno Fernandes must be about 40 by now. And the keeper manages to pick that up. We will look at Bruno Fernandes later to see how old he actually is, because he looks 40 in real life anyway. So anyhow, Bellingham managing to clear that as far as Milicia, one of the two. Guzman to Ravella. Ravella has a shot from range. Diogo has it covered, but it is still gone out for a corner. Bruno Fernandes with an outswing corner. Diogo Uribe is there. Lamptey picking up the ball again. Haig intercepting Burgess now on the run. It makes it look so easy as a shot and puts it straight into Bazunu, probably safe hands, I'd imagine. Prove it's done something, so we're going to bring Hurd on. Maybe that's where the extra couple of people in the attacking front could have come in handy. Bruno Fernandes with the free kick for Manchester United. McIntyre clears with his head. Burgess to Haig. Haig's running. Don't expect him to get too far, but he's managed to get past his man. He's going to put it into the box. Forstruter looked like he was just pushed off the ball. Davis with the ball to Baptiste. Baptiste over the top. Comes to nothing, goes to no one. Puts Manchester United back in possession. Forstruter's running around like a lost child. And we've got Manchester United passing the ball around like they're Manchester United. Who knew? Rafael Leao putting it over the top then. I think that was for Marcus Rashford. Ribby doing well to put it over the top of the bar there. Bruno Fernandes with another corner then with in swinger. It is cleared as far as Milicia back to Bruno Fernandes. He's going to have another chance. Circling with his head in the way and does enough to get us to half time. Only 1-0 down. Ribby having the game of his life at this point in time. Forstruter's now been injured. Potential foot injury, that's never good. It's not what you want to see. Anderson's going to come straight in for him. I hope his foot's not broken. That would be horrendous. Manchester United had a corner. Got cleared as far as Rashford. Milicia, I never know how to say his name. Still unsure. I'm going to just stick with Milicia for now, from now on. Lamptey to Sancho. Tackled well, but nobody there to pick it up. Powell intercepts rather well, considering he's an old boy. Gets away from his man. Hurd through for Powell. Powell off the bar. Doesn't even manage to somehow doesn't get on the rebound. That would have been incredible, considering they've had 9 shots on target to our 2. Would have been 3. Press and press. Absolutely. I think we're going to lose 1-0 on this match. and it's Manchester United. I think we'll be okay with managing that. Diogo Ribby even with the ball to Bellingham. Bellingham's running forward, gets intercepted way too easily. It's a bad pass, or bad choice of pass, should I say. Circling with the ball to McIntyre over the top. He's expecting to Burgess to run onto it. He's fast, but it is the end of the game, mate. Give the legs a chance to recover. Valdia to Bruno Fernandes. It's back to Valdia. He's going to put it into the box to Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes has a shot, but it's a Fernandes shot, so it goes wide. And that's Manchester United 1, Solihull 0. Look at those stats. They should have absolutely dominated us. I mean, they did dominate us. They should have absolutely annihilated us more than 1-0. Diogo Ribby there getting a 7.6. I don't think you understand how hard it is for goalkeepers to get a good rating like that. If you've seen our keeper get just as good a rating of that, let me know in the comments, because it doesn't happen often. Not happy with their performance, but I'm happy with Diogo Ribby's, and that's going to still leave us in 15th with 28 points from 26 games. We've got a 15-day break apparently now till Brentford, who are 16th, just in the league below us. So he's out for 3 weeks. That's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Macaulay Pruitt's out for 3 days. We'll send the assistant to that. Somebody's been spotted at the stadium. Been checking in on the progress of his loanee Tom Davis. I think, what was in the contract for that? Optional future fee of $18.5 million. I might be buying him. He's pretty good. Looking at the schedule, I don't know if I want to do 18 million. Like, I might do it on the Never Never, which is, installments and stuff. Alright, looking forward then, I think we'll come back for the Leeds and Liverpool match, the 2 L's. One's in 1st, one's in 9th. If you enjoyed that episode, please drop a like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you for watching.